when I heard that Pocket Wizard was going to give us their new Nikon units, I called up Sigma and I asked for one of their biggest lenses because I've had this idea for a photo shoot for a long time, but of course I don't own an 800mm myself. So Sigma was kind enough to loan me the lens, and what we're doing is we're shooting, I don't know how far away the model is, probably 200 feet away. So the thing that this lens can do that like a 50mm can't do is compress the image. Christy is quite far away from the background. I'm gonna guess she's probably 400 or 500 feet behind in front of the background that she's in front of. And so what I wanna do is take a picture where she seems like she's pretty big in the frame. The background it appears to be very close to her, but at the same time it's very blurry. And the only way to do that is to shoot with one of these super telephoto lenses. I am currently shooting at 5.6 ISO 1000 at 2/50th of a second. And I can actually control my flashes over this whole distance with these new Pocket Wizards. And we're just using two lights right now. I just have one light in a umbrella, that's the key light. And then behind the model, I have a bare ball flash that's a kicker. And this system is so nice because in the past I would have to kind of tell you know, my assistant every time I wanted the light changed what to change it to, but now I can do everything from this unit. So if I want to change just the key light, I can do that without changing the kicker light in the background. You're gonna have to hold on to that. You can probably stick it in a pocket or something, right. And then I will just talk to you through the walkie-talkie. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? The walkie-talkies are less, oh. Now can you hear me? Wrong channel. That was my fault, wrong channel. Are you all the way to the end right now? I can't see.
Not yet.
Okay, we're all set. Let's get going.
You want wind off the bat?
Give me that wind.
So one component of this shoot is to really show that the new Pocket Wizard system still works with the old Pocket Wizards. So what I want to do is have a lot of flashes in the background, kind of emulating the flashes that would go off during a game. And so we have all of these SB800s that we are going to set up in the background that will be running on the old Pocket Wizard system. So we have the new Flex systems here. These, of course, are the new beta units. We have a bunch of SB800s as well as the older 80DXs made by Nikon. So we have a ton of flashes, maybe 10, that are going to be set up in the background. I'm going to be using the new Flex system to light the basketball player while using the old Pocket Wizards to light where the crowd would be. This is going to be one of two of the key lights. We're probably going to have two soft lights lighting him directly on, so it's going to have this nice glow coming from the front, coming from the backboard. And these lights that are lighting Chelsea are going to be the new flex system. So foreground is going to be lit all with new pocket wizards. The background is going to be lit all with the +2 units. So we're kind of combining the old and the new technology to produce something that's pretty unique. So what I'm doing is I'm shooting at 2/50th of a second. I think I'm at f8. And we're going to kill as much ambient as possible, light Chelsea from the front with a bunch of soft umbrellas, and then I'm able to fire flashes back at the camera in the distance. I think what I'm going to have to do is aim for a medium exposure that I know that I can pull the blacks down in Photoshop afterwards, and we may even have to Photoshop in extra flashes throughout the scene to kind of give a continuity that's not here with the 10 flashes that we have set up. Right here we have the mini TT1 on top of the camera. It's Pocket Wizard's smallest transmitter that fits directly on top of the hot shoe. And normally we would have the Master Commander, the SB900, on top of this. But I have no purpose for using an on-camera flash for this shoot. So instead I'm using the AC modulator, which sits on top. And then from here I can control banks A, B, and C just by dialing in standard power, -2 power. I can go up to +1 right on top. And then these switches allow me to go from either the flash mode off, I can change it to manual, or I can set it to automatic where it's actually using TTL straight from the camera.
Woo! Let's go, baby.
I like that.
It's tough. Sweat. You know what I'm saying? It's game time now.
I actually like that one a lot. What about just straight on, feet straight back, and just like that? Pretty sick, pretty sick.
You could play with the scarf a little bit and just...
Okay, that's going to be really hard on that pinch.
Is it?
So if I fall, you can't laugh at me.
It's going to be on like 7 video cameras.
Well, if I fall, you can't put it on the video.
Okay, we'll try. We'll try our best, but I just don't have any control over the editing, so
Oh, okay.
it may show up.